Yes. You should believe that. Because where you are headed, you're headed to greatness. You'll be great. Amen. You'll be millionaires. Wow. You will pray with money in your bedroom and sitting room. Wow. Some of you don't believe that. I do. How many of us have gotten the tickets for our recognition, our anniversary? If you have gotten the ticket for anniversary, stand up for a special recognition. For our anniversary ticket. Some of you are standing up in slow motion and in installments. Are you not sure? Are you not sure? Okay, now if you're seated, I have no any word for you. Make sure by the end of this week you get yourself a ticket. You get yourself a ticket. The anniversary ticket is not just a ticket for the anniversary. It's not. It's a key to your dreams. It's a key to your dreamland. So I wonder if they had keys there and they are telling you to pick a key to take you to your private jet, to your dream car, to your dream house, and your dream destination. How long will it take you to go and pick the key? Answer me. How long will it take you to go and pick the key? Less than a second. The anniversary ticket is that key that will take you, that will unlock whatever you've always wanted. I'm telling you the truth. You might be wondering the same business opportunity, the same product, the same training, the same environment. Why are you not growing? The answer lies in an event that will open up your mind, and that's our anniversary. Make sure you're not there alone, but you're also there with your team. You're also there with your what? Your team. Hassan, I don't know whether this thing of yours is working. Oh, the sensor is this side. Can you clap for Hassan? Make sure you have the ticket for your anniversary. Are we together? Yes. Now, how to do a perfect one-on-one presentation? How to do a perfect one-on-one presentation. And when we say how to do a perfect one-on-one presentation, remember, this is a disclaimer. You don't need to be perfect to begin doing a one-on-one presentation. My topic is how to do a perfect one-on-one presentation, but you don't need to be perfect to start doing one-on-one presentation. But through doing one-on-one presentation will make you perfect. So whatever I'm going to say, the shortcut to becoming perfect is practice. Yes. Are we together? Yes. I'm going to say a lot of things, and all whatever I'm going to say, they are facts. But according to my experience, my expertise, the shortcut to doing a perfect presentation is practicing to present one-on-one. Are we together? Yes. The shortcut is to start doing one-on-one presentations, even when you're not perfect. Through the presentations is when you will become perfect. So, to excel at a one-on-one presentation or presentations, focus on building rapport. You know rapport? Yes. What is rapport? Relationship. Creating a good environment for you where you can talk freely and identifying the prospect's needs and tailoring your presentation to their interest. The other time I told you, those who are here, for you to benefit from your prospect, you need to listen very well and know what they want. So before you talk to this person, before they talk to you, you need to first having, a possibility. I think this one likes this. I think this one wants the business. I think this one wants the products. I think this one is interested in travel. I think this one is interested in, having not working from home. But you have possibilities before you hear from the person. But the moment you start hearing from them, that's when you will bend to what they want, to their needs. Are we together? Yes. Are we together? Yes. Yes. Then, instead of a sales pitch, aim for a helpful conversation that showcases value proposition of your business or product. That's what you need to do. You need to make sure, instead of the sales pitch, aim for a helpful conversation that showcases the value of your product or your business. Then tools for a one-on-one. I know, before I even mention for these tools, there are some people who think that having a laptop is enough. All the tools, most of you think you can have them on tools, but it's always very important to have them, to have both soft copies and hard copies. But when you're to meet a person, hard copies are more important. And there are also environments where you don't need to have the hard copies. For example, you are on where? Huh? Imagine yourself at a party. And they have opened the dance floor. And you're conversing with this lady or this gentleman, you're talking. So how are you? My name is David. What do you do? Okay. And the music is going on, but you have your phone where? Here. And you're like, yeah, I'm doing a business. I'm in an industry where I make people happy. Oh, what do you mean? How do you do that? You bring out your phone and you peruse through and you put it back. Do you understand? Remember, a businessman, a businesswoman, you need to think business 24/7. 24/7. Because anytime, from anywhere, you can meet and talk to a prospect about the business. You don't need to postpone and say, by the way, I have my things in the car. I didn't carry them here with me. Next time we can make an appointment and we meet up. Remember, you need to know that the first impression is always the last. First impression is always, you can never impress someone twice. The first impression is always the last. So these are some of the tools you need to have. You need to have OQATA presentation guide. How many of us have OQATA presentation guide here? Don't put up your hands. Put up your... Yes, put up your OQATA presentation guide so that those who don't have, they can look at it, and immediately from here you go and get it. Yes, everyone put up your OQATA presentation guide. Put it up, put it up, put it up. We are not in a theoretical business. We are in a practical business. So some of you, if you don't have OQATA presentation guide, I don't know what you're using to present, but this simplifies everything, because whatever you talk about is summarized in this book. So if you don't have this OQATA presentation guide, immediately I finish this training, go up and order one for yourself. Are we together? Yeah. Or they are finished from the company. Are they finished? No. No. Then why don't you have one? So have OQATA presentation, then also have a circle book. Anyone with a circle book? Let me see. This is any book that is small, that has plain papers that you can use to draw the circles. You put up. Put up. Put up anything that you use to draw the circles. This is you. Don't make a mistake and say, this is me, and you put the person, this is you, down. do you understand? You tell the person, the first person is you, the person you're talking to. This is you. Then these are your friends, your relatives, your hobbies, your OGs, your workmates. You make sure you present, they see the picture themselves. Are we together? Some of you are so selfish, you say, this is me, then here down is you. The moment you start with that, the person is like, why are you belittling me? Why are you putting me down? Because the business is not all about you, it's all about them. Are we together? Yes, you need to have a circle book. Then your dream chart. Your dream chart. How many of us have dream charts? Let me see you. Let me tell you, if there's anything that does magic, is a dream chart. 2006, we are in a small training with our leaders, and they told us to have dream charts. And they said, don't put on the dream chart what you think you can afford. Put on the dream chart what you want. And let me tell you, I put everything I wanted on the dream chart. And let me tell you, I had a copy of the dream chart in my bag. I went and laminated it. It became waterproof. And I also put a copy in my bedroom next to the mirror. And every time I could wake up, I could look at it. Every time I'm to present, I could put here. And sometimes I could present my dream chart. This is what I want. I want a house, a family of 10 kids. Those days I wanted only 10. I want a family, but you know dreams keep on growing, eh? I want a family of 10 kids. I want a house in Kampala. I want a house in the village. I want to travel around the whole world. When I was setting those dreams, I had no passport. I had no passport. And I had no hopes of traveling anywhere. And traveling was an impossible dream for me. But let me tell you the power of a dream. Once you know what you want and put it on paper, the world will work in your favor. Every system will crumble, will break, to rejoin, to make sure your dreams come true. There's magic. So if you don't know what you want, it's very hard to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. It's really very hard. Why would you even have the energy to wake up and work? You don't. Why would you wake up? Because it is morning? Do you wake up when? Because it is morning? Because everyone is going out of the house? That's so? So have your dreams and put whatever you want. And out of the dreams I had, those days, 2006, only one I have not achieved. A private jet. And I know it is coming. The fact that I know what I want and how much it is and where it is manufactured, and I've visited there, I've already solved 70% of my dream. So have a dream chart. Everyone have a dream chart. Put that beautiful car you want. Go on the internet, get the car you want that you think you want, and put it there. Cut it and put it there. The house, get the house you want. Before you know it, you have it. Then sample products. It's very hard to sell if you're not using the products. Up to today, I don't expect any of us here not to be using the product. If you're not using our products, in short, you are a hypocrite. You're a what? A hypocrite. You're a false prophet. You're a hypocrite. You're a false prophet. You're a liar. How do you tell people that the products work and yet you've not used them? You're preaching water and you're drinking wine. Huh? Then, good-looking pen. A good-looking pen. If you're presenting with that pen, trust me, already the pen cuts your confidence by 20%. Because you can't bring out a big pen of 200 shillings and you're telling people you can make money. Yet the pen doesn't look money. And there are pens of even 1,000 that has a good image outside. Very cheap, but the image is good. You understand? Yeah. Yes. Get the big pens out of your pockets. Don't advertise your poverty to your prospects. Digital copy of success stories. Success stories, that's when we're having the recognition, you have the photos, and you have the others, but yours, you should be like, yeah, this is me. Put out those crazy moves. And the person will look at you and like, oh, I didn't know that you can also be this excited. I didn't know that you can be this kind of happy, jolly person who can dance. And once you're happy, it tells it all. There is no rich, miserable person. All the rich people, they can smile. The smile comes out very well. So if you don't know how to smile, force it until it becomes real. Keep on practicing. Are we together? Yes. Then professional dress code. Yeah, I don't need to talk about the dress code here. I think by this time, all of us should be dressing smartly. And being smart doesn't mean that you put on expensive clothes. I remember in my early years of network marketing, I could buy, by then, I think even now, we could go to Wandegea. There are those people who sell suits. I could go to Wandegea and buy a suit of 40,000. Do you know many there are suits of 60,000? 70? In Wandegea. Or you go, before you make the money, go to Owino. You get 5 suits. You can get 5 suits at 300 or 400,000. 5 suits, you iron them. People will not know how much it is until you tell them. Hello? Then get a shirt. A shirt of 5,000. Forget about these expensive shirts like mine. That one you will buy it when you have the money. Are we together? But any shirt, you iron it, it becomes wow. Okay? Then also, tie, have multiple ties. Do you know if you're a gentleman, you put on the same suit, the same shirt, and you keep on changing ties? Do you know you will keep on looking different every day? Yes! You keep on looking. Then if you're lucky, you have shirts, 2 or 3, you can mix them in a week, and you look wow every day to even the same people who see you every day. Then ladies, your things are very cheap. Nowadays, you be there like this at 5,000 for ladies. And ladies, what usually brings you out is that high-heeled shoe. These high-heeled shoes, they are not expensive. Just have 1 or 2, 3 pairs. The moment you have something decent that reaches here, and you have this high-heeled shoe, and you have smeared your legs with butter, and you're walking, even if you don't have this one, you try to do like this, you walk, people will be like, oh my God, this is a professional lady. You try to dress smartly. Don't put on a gomos when you're going to meet a prospect. Are we together? Then in the key strategies, when building a rapport, you need to have a genuine connection. Start by connecting on a personal level. Ask questions. Listen actively. Listen actively. When you ask a small question, what do you do? Shut up until the person talks until they say, "I've finished." Don't interject in people's speech, and show genuine interest in prospects' life and goals. When you meet someone and a prospect, maybe he or she has, you ask her, "Oh, how many kids do you have?" You say, "Maybe I have 2. "Oh, your firstborn. Oh, where do they?" Say, "How old are they? When were they born?" Let me tell you, there's nothing that makes prospects fall in love with you, especially those who have kids, remembering their birthdays. Any prospect you have, and you know their birthdays, and you keep on remembering, you call them on their birthday. Remember, you are always among the least people they expect to wish them a happy birthday. Remember that? When they get that call, it gives them a connection with you. These are simple things you need to know about them, their birthdays, when they go to church, where they go, where they come from. Have them and note them. And you keep on. These are the things that brings out a good connection. When they know you're actually interested in them, knowing them, interacting with them. Not to only buy and sell. If you have a prospect, you went and prospected about the business or the product and they never bought, keep them close. Keep them what? Close. Pretend that like you don't have anything to sell. Keep the conversation going. Good morning once in a while. Yesterday was Labor Day, you say Happy Mother's Day. Then just a small message, it keeps in touch with them. They will know that actually, even when they never bought from you, you're still interested in them. Are we together? Yes. Yeah, it's very, very important. Then avoid the pressure. Tell your neighbor, avoid the pressure. I know some of you want money badly to the extent that you show it to the customer. When are you buying? Why don't you buy? Are you ordering now? The only language you talk to them is ordering and joining. You never talk about any other thing. And the way you're even bringing it is not appetizing. Do you know you can tell someone, be respectful of their time and avoid pushing a hard sell. Don't push so much. You can even give a call and say, hey, how are you? How is the day today? I just called to check on you, and please have a good day. Remember, when they are picking the call, they are expecting you to say, when are you joining? And you surprise them. I just called to say, have a good day. And they'll be like, have they forgotten that I'm supposed to buy or join? You understand? Then with time they say, by the way, I think let me get one of the products. Or by the way, I think I can start with a smaller package. Once they know that you're willing to work with them or you're interested in them, not their money. Then share a story. I told you this, everyone has a what? A story. There is no story that is too small or too big. Your personal story is better than my story. Don't share people's stories so much. Share your story. And when you share your story, it will find a connection with them. Everyone will always connect with you. We get connected through stories. So, please, make sure you share your story. If appropriate, briefly share your own journey in network marketing or your OQATA journey to build the credibility. Share your story. And the story can be as simple as how you ended up in OQATA. Everyone has a way how they ended up in what? OQATA. And you doubted. You never believed. You thought they are going to con you. Those are the things you should bring out very well in your story. I had the money, but I took 1 month trying to study to see whether they are not thieves. I could come and sit every day. And I watched until I was convinced and I put in the money. When you say that, the person also may be having the same issue. It's like, aren't you like other things? Or when I put my money, I will make a loss. So in that manner, they will be like, you'll be like, oh, I'm also feeling the same. So share your story. Everyone, you know how you ended up here and how you felt the first time and how you got the first sale. Some of you, it has taken you months before you get a sign up. Tell them, I kept on coming, but it took me 6 months without getting anyone to believe in me. But after those 6 months, the 2 months that followed, I made 1 million. It was worth waiting for. Now when you say that, the person will be like, oh, it's okay. Even if I come and I don't sell or I don't get anyone join for 6 months, it's still okay. Yes, it's okay. Don't only bring out the good things. How many of us have ever presented a business to someone and they say, I have a question. And they ask a question. What is the bad side of whatever you have seen? You've said all the good things. They ask, what is the bad side of that business? Have you ever been asked that question? What is the risk there involved? Have you ever gotten such questions? And how do you answer it? Do you know? Do you ask me? I will tell you there are many risks involved and disadvantages of joining OQATA. Can I tell you some? Yes. The number one risk, you risk being rich. Sorry? You risk being rich. Because you've never gotten rich. For you it will be risky. So once you join us, you will risk becoming like Saturday David. Or becoming like the CEO. So are you willing to risk to become rich? Yes, they say, yeah, that's a good risk. Yes, you risk becoming a millionaire. When you join, the worst that can happen is becoming a person you never dreamt of becoming. Wow. Do you understand? Yes. Already you're broke, you're poor. That one is not a miracle. That one you have. What is the worst that can happen? Becoming a person you never thought you would become. And that's what happened to me. The other one, I was used to being broke, eating normal things, sleeping in normal places, walking, it was normal. I mean, those were normal things. Now what became abnormal? Driving a car, traveling. That was abnormal to me. I never expected it. So tell them that. What is the other side? Bad side of joining OQATA, of being in network marketing. The people you think they will join you, they will not join you. You tell them that. Doesn't it usually happen? You join knowing so and so will come, so and so will come, so and so will come. Tell them. You will be shocked because the people you think they will join you, they will never join you. Let them know that. People, even your relative, even your husband, your spouse, they will discourage you. Doesn't it usually happen? Yes. Tell them that. Those are some of the challenges you will face. Be open. Don't tell them, OQATA, all your good things. There are no bad things. What I've said is bad, but it's also real. And it's normal. Being rejected is what? Normal. When you tell them, they will not be shocked. They say, oh, they will say. If the husband or if the wife stops them, or if the boyfriend, girlfriend stops them, they will know, oh, even I was also stopped. They never believed in me. I should tell young people, those who are not married, this is according to me. Don't say, Saturday David told us. This is according to me. If you have a partner that does not believe in your business, and you have not yet legalized the things, please, you can ask for a break for 1 year. Because the one distracting you might not have another solution for you. And at the end of the day, they want the money. Once you make the money, they will come, don't worry. Because everyone wants where money is. Ladies understand this much better. It's us men who say, I will take you the way you are. But ladies, they ask you, where do you stay? How much do you earn? You came by border or what? Understand and prospects needs and motivation. How do you do that? You ask what? Questions. Don't assume you know what they want or need. Ask open-ended questions to uncover their desires, challenges, and aspirations. Ask questions. Ask what? Questions. And remember, when you ask questions, what do you do next? You shut up. After asking a question, you do what? Shut up and listen. And let them talk and talk and talk and talk. They will tell you, if you're a good listener, they will tell you, me, I have suffered. I have suffered. The person you see here, I'm young, but I've suffered. What I've gone through is bigger than even me. You keep on saying, tell me. And keep the eye contact. Are we together? When they are telling you don't look down, that's not the time to have the phone. That's not the time to pick the phone. When you're doing a one-on-one, please try as much as possible not to show your phone. Hide it, put it in your pocket. Don't. Some of you have a habit, you put it on the table, but you put it upside down. Put the phone away. When you put the phone away, the other prospect will also be ashamed to pick the phone or to look at their messages or to answer any phone call. You get it? Hide your phone away. You need to ask questions. Then tailor your presentation. Tailor your presentation. And how do you do this? You look at the person and you think, what do they need? If she's or he's a young guy, probably what they want is money. So don't go and talk about what omega-3 contains, what liver, whatever contains, the ingredients. You mentioned the 15 ingredients in liver care. Let me tell you, none of us is interested in the ingredients. Only like 3% of the population will want to know what it contains. Are we together? We'll want to know. But the majority of us, all we want to do is something that helps me with the back. Are we together? When they give you what will help you with the back, you don't even open and see what it contains. You only ask, how many should I take? And when? Are we together? So, get your tailor-made presentation depending on the person you're going to meet. Once you understand their need, you can tailor your presentation to highlight your business, can help them achieve your goals. So through the story, the conversation, as you're talking, the person said the boyfriend chucked him, or the husband dumped them with the kids, and they were staying in this place. Now they're staying, the problem is school fees and the rent. Don't talk about the products. Bring out all the stories of Farida Najuko, how she was a maid. They call them the Kadamas. She went and she covered Cheyo. And she never got the money, but when she came, somebody invited her here. Today, she makes sales of over 30 million a month. And she has made herself a brand. She's among the top 5 earners in OQATA. A housemaid, a kadama. This is how she used to look like. Now she looks like this. There are many single mothers. Do you have single mothers here? Eh? Let me see if you're a single mother. Yes. Share out your stories. I'm a single mother, but excuse me, do I look like I don't have a man? Do I look like I'm miserable? Because I make the money. Because I make the money, I choose the man I want. I can hire and fire. Yes. So don't say that because I'm a single mom, I'm a failure. No. I was also once a single dad. Focus on the benefits, not features. I talked of the single moms. Do you have single fathers here? Let me see you. Now you're failing to put up your hands here. There are yet beautiful ladies here. They're being fearing to approach you. But putting up your hand, you're just telling them, I'm here and free. Single fathers, let me see you. Yes, single fathers, not single mothers. Single fathers, we have only one there. You stand up for a special recognition. Stand up, several. The one in your bow tie with the blue suit. He's a single father. You see, look at him. Imagine ngagenda kukwanjula ewamwe. Na oyasobola kuduga zoruja ewamwe. Imagine he's going to introduce you at your home. I come with my V8, everyone, all the top leaders, we come, the company executive, we come to support you. And you're just here, dear daddy. You better get his number. Focus on the benefits, not the features. Instead of just listing products features, focus on the benefits that resonate with the prospect's needs and motivations. This is what I'm talking about. Don't talk about the ingredients. People don't want to know the ingredients. How many of us love ice cream? Which kind of ice cream do you like? No, I'm asking that beautiful lady. What? Strawberry. Yes, she loves strawberry. When you go to buy ice cream, you either say, I want vanilla chocolate or strawberry. Or you can say, I want all of them. But once they ask you chocolate, you can't look and say, oh, so the chocolate is made of what and what and what. All what you want is what? Ice cream, chocolate, the flavor. Just the flavor. So you eat the flavor more because that's what you enjoy. So the features, don't focus on the features, focus on the benefits, what they should get from in the, and will eventually motivate them. Share the opportunity in a natural way. Be authentic. In most cases, if you have realized how I do my presentations, I do my presentation relating to my experience. Otherwise, I can tell you, share your opportunity in a natural way. Be authentic. Share your passion for your products or business, but avoid coming across as pushy or over-enthusiastic. Then 2, highlight the values proposition. What do I mean here? Showcase how your business can provide financial independence, time flexibility, residual income. Now, 3, provide examples. And which examples? Share success stories. That's not how we do present. When you're presenting, you relate. Are we together? Relate. When you're going through your presentation guide, you don't need to read every page. Summarize everything in your head and keep on flipping. You don't need to read it word by word by word. That becomes a plastic presentation. It becomes gram work. So you need to be authentic. Share your passion for your product or business, but avoid coming across as pushy or over enthusiastic. Then also highlight the value proposition. Showcase how your business can provide financial independence. And all these can be stories. Can be what? Stories. Yes. Then provide examples. Then you say, for example, me. Whenever I could, leave work, I used to have the back pains. But after using muscle and bone, whatever product, and omega-3 and this, trust me, now I can do what? I used to avoid. I lost my first man, I lost my first wife, I lost also the second wife. I'm not saying that they died. They are there, but I used to be weak in bed. But after using Trimton, trust me, I worked on my wife. She told the neighbors, now I have a problem with the neighbors. I don't want to get involved, but now because she is overhappy, she tells the neighbors they also want to come and see how things work. I'm not saying that's how it is, but you can make a story that can resonate with them. Are we together? Yes. I know these ladies, that's how they behave. Once she's happy, she can never keep her happiness. She tells it to even the people she doesn't know. And before you know it, you land us in trouble. Then handle objections. Listen and acknowledge. I told you this the other time. When a person is saying, isn't the business hard? Don't tell them it is very simple. Tell them there's work to do. You need to understand the business. You need to share the business. So agree with them. Don't tell them that it is not hard. Because if it wasn't hard, everyone would be here. There is a price to pay. Yes, it requires money. I know you might not have it, but you can keep on coming. Let me go. Once I get the money, I will come back. Tell them, no. The most important is not the money. The most important is you to understand the business. And tell them, meanwhile, as you're looking for the money, you can be learning and inviting. You can get people to get started in the business even before you get the money. You understand? So when you reach at the side of asking the questions, please don't avoid questions. Answer all the questions. When you are, I think in my senior 1 or senior 2, where they used to ask in history, write a story about the Mau Mau rebellion, that was in second. Mau Mau rebellion. And there was this guy who never knew about Mau Mau rebellion. But he knew about the Ngoni migration. And instead of answering Mau Mau rebellion, and this person that assuming it was the Ngoni migration, this is how it happened. Instead of avoiding the question or showing the person that you don't know how it is, answer whatever you have that is related to that. Are we together? Yeah. Answer, but don't show people, don't all call you upright. How am I upright? I have here a customer, they have asked me a question, it is very hard. I don't know how to answer, but you can help to answer. Here is the phone. Never do that mistake. Never do that mistake. And this is how I could do. We have invited people. We are in a circle. I will make sure I take charge of the circle of my prospects. I would talk and I would alert my upline, assuming Dennis Tumusime is my upline. After, I would tell him, I want you after to come and close my people. I would talk and close, and I would say, by the way, I have my colleague, the person I work in the business with, and Dennis comes. And when Dennis comes, because I'm not saying, this man, he makes a lot of money, he is the best in the whole country. I would not say that in front of the circle. I can do that when I'm edifying on stage, but when it is my circle, I can't over-elevate them better than me. I make sure that I elevate him and elevate myself. We are on the same what? On the same level. And when, this is what I expect Dennis to come. When he comes to my circle, he says, oh, you guys, you're very lucky to have been invited by Saturday David. Saturday David is one of the fastest growing people we have in OQATA. He's hardworking. He has helped many people. Now you're here, you fall in his hand, you're guaranteed of success. My upline is the one talking to people about me. You understand? And he's like, yeah, you guys, where he is, I don't need to say much, because he even knows more than I know. That's what the upline should do in front of your guests. But you don't have to put yourself so low. But the person, this person, where he is, I can't talk. No. The moment he's here, no, let him say everything, because this person knows everything about the business. Don't say that nonsense. Do you understand? Yes. That's how we work together as a team. Because if I elevate him, at the end of the circle, they will run to him, ask him the contact. Because nobody wants to work with an amateur. Yes. You people, you don't understand. Nobody wants to work with a what? An amateur. It doesn't matter whether you've just come today. Sell yourself like Dennis or Hamson. They are your colleagues. You eat together. You party together. You're on the same what? Level. By the time they know that actually Hamson was the top earner, when you're selling them, maybe they think if he's the top one, they will expect you to be number 7, number 6, because he's your what? Your colleague. Are we together? By the time they know that actually you're not even among the top 1,000, by the time they get into the business and understand the things, you will be among the top 50. Do you understand? Yes. That's how we should elevate and work with our teams. Don't oversell your upline and you put yourself so low. And the upline, when you come, give all the stones to this downline. The reason why you should come is to tell them whatever he has told you is true. Because, he knows everything about this company. But one thing I can assure you, with him, you're in safe hands. Because he's one of the best people we have here. Simple. That's how we all work together as a team. You get it? Don't say, this one, where this one is me, I shut up. And you fold your arms and your tail. Then address objections directly. Address the objections directly. Address their concerns with honesty and transparency. Like I said, I think the business is hard. Tell them, yes, it requires hard work. Nothing comes easy. You will be disappointed, but at the end, you will be a winner. I failed many times. Do I look like the failure affected me? No. I would rather love to fail and drive a Land Cruiser like yours. I want to fail and make big success at the end. Don't try to dismiss their concern or make them feel foolish. That whatever they say, agree with them, but polish it. Are we together? Yes. Focus on the positives. Frame your response in a positive way, highlighting benefits of the business. Like I've been saying, just always they bring it negative. Isn't it hard? Yes, but at the end, you become a winner. There's no situation that is permanent. By the way, even if you're here and you've not brought in anyone, let me tell you, you will wake up when you have more money than your problems. It will happen because you're in the right place. And most of you are looking at your problems. And from the look of eyes, I can solve most of your problems. Because if I told you to list the problems, they can't exceed 5 million. Some of your problems, including rent, what, n'abakubanja, ne mabanja goyina kusimu. You call somebody, hello? Can you send me 50K? And immediately you say 50K. You say, hey, I forgot to tell you, don't send it on this number. What is disturbing you is a debt on your phone of 20,000. You're making an alarm. Don't send the man on this number. Close your clear call to action. Close with a clear call to action. After the presentation, clearly explain the next steps and what the process can do to get started. Make sure you explain it clearly, how to get started. And tell them, you don't need to go to the bank. We have the company merchant. You can send the money immediately now, and we get the products. And you can ask the person, how much money do you have? The person will say, I don't have all the money. So how much do you have? Tell them, with our system, you can send what you have, then you will keep on topping up. Then once you get the whole of it, you can come and get started. Are we together? Yes. Then don't pressure the prospect to join immediately, but offer support and guidance as they consider the opportunity. This shouldn't mislead you. When I say don't pressure the prospects, some of you will get it wrong. There are some people that will never get started until you push them. Some of you here, you never wanted, but they pushed you. The person who was on you, like, let me do it to get rid of this person. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes. So there are such people. There are some people to be pushed, and there are others you don't need to push. Are we together? Like, for example, I see you, an old lady, and you're saying the back you're paining, backache, the legs, whatever is paining you. Me, I will keep on telling you every month. Hey, you used to take the whatever bone and the whatever muscle. Okay, I know you're ready. This month, you're going to bleed again and lose the nutrients again. The pain will become more. You know, ladies go in periods every month. And every time they lose blood, it goes with the nutrients. That's why there are more ladies with bone-related problems than men. So you need to remind them, you've not yet bought. Okay, let me leave you. You're going into periods again. And the pain is going to keep on increasing. Some people, you need to scare them to buy. Oh, you're not taking the liver care. Okay, the Chibumba has no repair. If you think they will do a liver transplant in Mulago, it's not there. Once your liver is bad, it's gone. They cannot do any replacement. Have you had an operation for a liver transplant? Eh? Okay. Tell them that. Follow up professionally. Keep it precise. Send a brief message following your meetings to thank them for their time. Then stay in touch. This one I told you to stay in touch. Regular follow-up with them to answer any remaining questions. Then also, maintain a relationship with them. It's very important to maintain a relationship. Whether they buy or not buy, a relationship is important. Invite them to big company events or team events. So this anniversary is also a time to invite all your prospects, all your customers. It's not only for the members. Are we together? Some of you are not buying tickets for the members. If I were you, I would even buy, if they can't afford the package of a starter, I will tell them to buy the ticket to come to your anniversary. After the anniversary, they will begin with a premium. Then the quote. Network marketing gives you the opportunity to face your fears, deal with them, overcome them, and bring out the winner that you have living inside of you. This is by Robert Kiyosaki. That's why I love this network marketing industry. It's a practical business. The best of you will never come out if you don't go for it. If you don't go out, it will never come out. So with network marketing, it forces you to bring the best out of you. So network marketing gives you the opportunity to face your fears, deal with them, overcome them, and bring out the winner that you have living inside of you. So every one of us, that's why I've told you that soon you will make the money and you will have more money than your problems. Because I know as you remain in network marketing, you will have no option other than to succeed. You've been a wonderful audience. I hope you've learned something from here. And today we are having our what? Our virtual recognition rally. At what time? At 8. So you need to log in at 7:45. Make sure you send the link to everyone. The more people you have, it will be more exciting. The more people you have, the better for you. It's from those people that we get sign-ups. Are we together? And make sure they join. So you've been a wonderful audience. See you later. God bless you.